भैया IIIT चलोगे?
जी कैसे जाना है?
बस गोविंदपुरी से लेफ्ट।
हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू गोविंदपुरी से लेफ्ट सीजन 2। मैं हूं आपका होस्ट आयुष
और मैं हूं श्रेया। और अगर आपको पहले से नहीं पता था कि ये पॉडकास्ट कैसे चलता है तो हम समय निकालते हैं टू स्पीक अबाउट व्हाट IIIT रियली इज़, इसका कल्चर, स्टूडेंट लाइफ एंड ऑफ कोर्स इसकी सारी फैसिलिटीज़।
और आज का पॉडकास्ट भी कुछ अलग नहीं है। आज का सब्जेक्ट तो ऐसा है कि सबको इससे हैवी रिलेट कर सकते हैं।
नो डाउट, ये शायद हर स्टूडेंट का एम ही होता है, पहले कॉलेज में आना फिर उसको एक्सप्लोर करना।
अगर आप नहीं समझ पाए तो मैं बताता हूं आपको। आज का हमारा पॉडकास्ट क्लब्स ऑफ IIITD के बारे में है, स्पेसिफिकली नॉन टेक क्लब्स।
टू गेट इवन मोर स्पेसिफिक, वी हैव 3 क्लब कोऑर्डिनेटर्स विद अस टुडे। हम स्पॉटलाइट डाल रहे हैं ऑन दीज क्लब्स क्योंकि ये बहुत रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हैं अबाउट द स्पिरिट ऑफ द नॉन टेक क्लब्स। इस पॉडकास्ट के बाद आपको डेफिनेटली समझ में आएगा अबाउट व्हाट इट मीन्स टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ समथिंग बिगर देन योरसेल्फ।
So without further ado, let's get right into it. We have 3 people who will give us more of an insight about these clubs. The first is Kirti, the second Karan, and the third is your co-host herself, Shreya. They themselves will let you know more about the clubs they are hosting and what this is all about. So let's get started. First, Karan.
Okay, cool. Hi guys, thanks for having me here. My name is Karan. I'm a 4th year student here at IIIT Delhi and I'm the ex-coordinator of Tasveer. I was the coordinator in my 3rd year. My tenure just ended like 3-4 months back.
Oh, wonderful. And what is Tasveer exactly?
So Tasveer is this photography and videography society of IIIT Delhi. I think like before COVID, it was primarily the photography society of IIITD, but when we reopened after COVID, we added the videography sector to it. So it's officially the photography and videography society.
Wonderful, wonderful. Kirti?
Hi guys, thank you for having me here. I'm Kirti. I'm a second year here at IIITD, and I'm the coordinator of LDA.
And what is LDA?
So LDA basically stands for Literature, Debate and Anime, and we have a wide plethora of events which include a diverse group of people who are interested in books, movies, debating and anime, of course.
Of course, anime.
What a variety.
Literature and debating as well. I was the ex-coordinator for LDA. It was wonderful. And Kirti is definitely going to do big things.
I
For
was going to
literature.
bring highlight to you. Yeah.
And of course, last but not the least, we have Shreya.
Hi guys, I am the ex-coordinator now for MadToes. We basically compete all over the Delhi circuit in dance, and we like take a lot of pride in having the dance culture. We do flash mobs, we do workshops, and recently we started with movie nights also. So we watch movies together about dance and we share the culture of dance with the college.
That's wonderful. These are such diverse clubs in diverse niches, doing so many things. And first question I just wanted to ask you guys, even before we get into the formal, section of questions. How does it feel to do something that tech students most of the times really like dream of doing? Ki like with Tasveer, all of 3 Idiots से तो देखा ही होगा.
Farhan.
अब्बा नहीं मानेंगे.
Right, Karan, I want to ask you because I think you would be the most closely related to something like this.
हाँ मतलब I mean like awesome to be very honest. Like see, we are our batch has 600 students. All of them have a tech background. If not, they develop a tech background because this college forces you to do so. But doing something different from it, and matlab, honestly, people do it just because they have a passion for it, right?
True.
बिल्कुल.
We are in non-tech clubs. We do it because we have a passion for it. It's not getting us jobs or anything, right? It's not getting us grades. It's just because of the passion. I wanted to get into this club so badly. I applied 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got in the 3rd time. So it's actually very good because it gives you an escape from the actual workload and actual tech stuff that you have to do in IIITD. It gives you an escape where you feel like you're actually contributing to the college. It's actually your work but not your work. Right?
बिल्कुल. And Kirti, काफी वो आता है ना, मतलब दर्द भरे कवि and people who just
from the ex-coordinator to the current है ये question.
हाँ,
relate कर रहे हैं.
नहीं दर्द भरे कवि आते हैं, गुस्से से भरे डिबेटर्स आते हैं, और I mean थोड़े लल्लू चप्पू आने वाले भी आ जाते हैं.
So is the person who wears an anime t-shirt almost every day.
हाँ, true. I mean, if you can't hate yourself, who can you hate?
These
please.
are his personal views.
Yeah, please.
True, I absolutely agree with Karan Bhaiya here because टेक वेक तो चलता रहेगा, मस्ती भी चलनी चाहिए.
बिल्कुल.
And the most important thing I think here is that we get to engage with a lot of other people. During the interviews I took, I met people, such young people reading Shashi Tharoor.
Wow.
मतलब it was so nice. And debaters, इतना passion होता है debaters में. मतलब have you seen Ayush speaking about debating?
The other Ivy. Oh,
हाँ,
me
the-
only.
No.
हाँ, ठीक है.
The other
बढ़िया.
Ayush.
अच्छा, oh, I was about to ask him to debate right now.
That's
करके
what I was
दिखा.
about to say.
नहीं, definitely. I got into this club for debating. only.
Passion is a big part of a non-tech club, right? So it's amazing.
And Shreya, I would say arguably the most skill-intensive club, like non-tech club of this college, would be something like MadToes, where you have to put your like पूरा शरीर डालना पड़ता है. How is it? How do you like get these people? What do you experience when you are getting new people into this club, or when you're developing other people in this club?
I think सबसे बढ़िया एक्सपीरियंस एंड आई एम श्योर जहाँ पे तुम LDA बोलो, ऑडियो बाइट्स बोलो, किसी भी नॉन टेक क्लब में जैसे तुम पैशन की बात करते हो, मेरे को लगता है कि एक फीलिंग आती है जो मैं पर्सनली आई कांट वर्ड इट, बट व्हेन दोज पीपल आर देयर हु आर देयर फॉर द सेम रीज़न, वो यू कांट फाइंड एनीवेयर एल्स. तो that is something I realized even after I was done with coordinating everything, कि यार एंड में लोग साथ होके वो करने आ रहे हैं जो उन्हें पसंद है, और वो फीलिंग उन्हें किसी और चीज़ से नहीं मिलती, इसलिए वो यहाँ हैं.
Right.
एंड ऑब्वियसली ये कॉलेज काफ़ी इंटेंसिव है, देयर इज़ नो डाउट अबाउट इट. एंड एज यू सेड, डांस जस्ट रिलेटिवली मोर लेता है क्योंकि यू नीड प्रैक्टिस. देयर आर people who are passionate about something but they don't know how to do it.
Right.
They have to move their body and they have to learn all of that with college.
Yeah.
And I wish we were more like you sometimes for that sake, but it is also in that way an escape, क्योंकि जब तुम सब बुला के नए फ्रेंड्स एक नए ग्रुप में बना रहे हो जिनका पैशन वही है, तुम्हें इनहिबिशन चला जाता है. मतलब
बिल्कुल.
तो मेरे को लगता है लोगों को लाना इज़ हाफ ऑन देम, हाफ ऑन अस. हमारा काम थोड़ा है कि यार एकेडमिक्स जब नीचे जा रही है ना बहुत ज़्यादा, तो प्लीज़ आ जाओ, हम बस ये कर रहे होते हैं. पर एट द एंड ऑफ द डे डांस के लिए बहुत अच्छी बात है. एज आई एम श्योर बाकी जब कंपेटिटिव चीज़ें आती हैं तो होता है, यू हैव टू सेट अ गोल फॉर देम.
No doubt.
तो जैसे ही गोल आ जाता है ना कि मैं तुम्हें एज अ मेंबर बोल सकती हूँ कि यार ये कंपटीशन आ रहा है, हमें ये पोजीशन चाहिए,
Right.
और तुम इस पोजीशन में खड़े हो सकते हो.
लाना ही है, करना ही है. Right.
नहीं, तुम लाइक उन लाइंस में भी फर्स्ट रो सेकंड रो में हो, या फिर ये पूरा डांस में ये चीज़ भी आई थिंक सब सीख के जाते हैं. तुम लास्ट रो हो, तुम फर्स्ट रो हो, अगर तुम स्टेज पे हो तुम इक्वली इम्पॉर्टेंट हो.
बिल्कुल.
एंड ये ऐसे ग्रुप वाली चीज़ें बहुत बढ़िया रहती है, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है. तो आधा लोगों पे है, आधा कोऑर्डिनेटर्स पे है, और स्ट्रेस हम फिर उन पे नहीं आने दें, वो हमारा काम है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. कीर्ति, you did a hard relate there. तो you कुछ कहना चाहती हो उसके बारे में?
नहीं, I related with the stuff she said, like कि आप उन लोगों से मिलते हो जिनको वो चीज़ें पसंद है जो आपको पसंद है, क्योंकि ये बहुत कम होता है.
हाँ.
कि जिस चीज़ के बारे में आप इतने लेवल पे पैशनेट हो,
एग्जैक्टली.
और फिर मतलब लोगों को पसंद होती है पोएट्री, लोगों को पसंद होती है, बट दे आर लाइक कि दे रीड सम स्टफ,
हो गया.
they'll appreciate it and they'll move on.
हाँ.
And then there's another group of people who will write that stuff, aim to perform that stuff, और फिर वो improve भी करना चाहेंगे उस पे. तो meeting that group of people is the aim here, और ये पूरा होता है clubs में.
What type of participation or audience do you see in your club events?
Okay, so LDA has been bifurcated in मतलब literature, debate and anime. So if we do movie nights and stuff, so we find like a lot of creative people who have a lot of thoughts about how the movie should go and how the movie is going. So they actually come to discuss the movie with us sometimes.
Right.
So yes, and debating events mein we have ki matlab very focused people and they want to speak their thoughts, they want to voice their opinions. And anime mein there are chill sort of people ki we'll come and watch, we'll talk about anime, we'll
Right.
talk about how it is going on screen, how it should have been.
Yeah. If the manga is better.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Book versus movie, anime versus manga.
Right. Absolutely.
And Karan?
Sorry, what was the question?
The question is ki, what type of participation of audience do you see in your club events usually?
Oh, so like we don't keep our events very public. We tend to be a very close society because I don't know, it's, let's say, the creative outlook, even you don't need a lot of minds to give in their creative outlook, right? So we have different types of events like photo walks, the flagship event of Tasveer.
Right.
So it's an open photo walks, and sometimes we collaborate with other colleges also. We go to places and click photographs. So if we collaborate with some other college, we can see like 40 people also. Like recently we held a photo walk which was collaborated with another college, and we kept it at 5:30 a.m. Like nobody wakes up at 5:30 a.m. including me. So that was a very that gave us like 10-11 people only. And one type of events that we do completely public is workshops. So last year we called a very esteemed creator named Shoot Guru. So like we managed to like get approximately an audience of 80-90 people. We managed to fill the A106 because it was a formal event and we had a speaker coming in. So that was one of the very public events we had. But generally we tend to keep our events private within the club only.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Also, I've been to a photo walk that was in Sundar Nursery.
I was
And
not
it
there
was-
in that.
Right.
But it
Oh,
was
when we
very-
first came here.
I think that
to
was
college.
the first offline photo
Yeah,
walks
yeah,
after
yeah.
COVID.
There was, I think there would easily be 100 people at that time.
Yeah, the Sundar Nursery
Sub
photo walk
desperate
was...
the to see people in
right.
Exactly.
person.
I think after the Sundar Nursery photo walk, we also started. After the Sundar Nursery photo walk, we also started क्या बोलते हैं, giving disclaimers कि bring umbrellas, bring
हाँ.
पानी की bottle.
Oh my God.
Because it was very hot.
But listen, PFP बन गई थी मेरी. For two, it's always like go to any event where तस्वीर is there, profile picture मिल जाएगा.
सही बात है,
हाँ,
सही बात है.
मतलब हम लोग उस पे रखते हैं कि तुम हमारी फोटो खींचो, हम तुम्हारी फोटो खींचेंगे. भाईचारा मेंटेन रहना चाहिए वहाँ पे.
That's how Tasveer was introduced to us when we first came as freshers. Ki come
इनसे
to
photo
Tasveer
खिंचवा.
events, you'll get your PFP.
Exactly.
And
Wow.
you, Shreya, what type of what type of, I think participation in audience for you would be such a
डिफरेंट सिनेरियो
Yeah.
एग्जैक्टली. तो डांस देखो, ये तो सच है कि लोग अपने लिए करते हैं, बट उससे बड़ा सच है कि ये लोग दूसरों के लिए करते हैं. ठीक है,
Audience के लिए करते हैं.
क्योंकि हमें पसंद है चेयरिंग सुनना, हमें पसंद है लोगों की एक्साइटमेंट देना भी और उनसे रिसीव भी करना.
Right.
तो आई वुड से स्पेशली जब तुम फेस्ट्स पे जाते हो तब तो बहुत ही क्रेजी होता है. मतलब उससे तुम बीट नहीं कर सकते. मैंने बैटल्स देख लिया जहाँ पे नॉन डांसर्स बस 2 घंटे खड़े थे टू सी इट. और वो कुछ होता है क्योंकि वो पार्टिसिपेट भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, वो बस व्यूअर्स हैं. पर पार्टिसिपेशन वाइज जो सिर्फ विद इन कॉलेज है, वी हैव वर्कशॉप्स एंड वी आर लाइक गोइंग टू डू मोर ऑल्सो, जहाँ पे इट्स ओपन टू ऑल. बट पार्टिसिपेशन वाइज यू विल सी मोर ऑफ द डांस क्लब पीपल. क्योंकि मैंने एक चीज़ नोटिस करी है कि अगर तुम अकेले आ रहे हो और तुम क्लब का पार्ट नहीं हो फॉर डांस स्पेशली, यू नीड अ कंपेनियन. You end up leaving that place.
No doubt. I mean, matlab, when I think of MadToes, I always remember the performances because as an audience, I matlab ek to hai Kunal bhai. If I can just take a second to shout out Kunal. I think it's Kunalistic.
Go Kunal.
Go Kunal, right? His dancing, मतलब भाई एकदम पानी की तरह move करता है वो आदमी. Yeah.
वही. तो I think it's the joy of getting praise
I mean like
to
No
some
doubt.
extent.
No doubt.
like
No doubt.
MadToes, if I can just interrupt here, I think we did one collab with MadToes.
मैं वो बोलने वाली
हाँ.
थी, तस्वीर पे भी
Flash
Oh
mob.
yeah, yeah. That's the one I was talking
हाँ,
about.
Flash mob था वो. And मतलब awesome. These guys killed it. I think dance तो कमाल, and मतलब इतनी these guys had a very like nice outfit. I think you guys had a red and black t-shirt, and like when you like take a film of it ऊपर से and collaboratively, and when people like move around and वो तुम you see the change in color with the outfit, like everything, it's just so surreal. इनका वो flash mob again, that was one of the very first things जो offline होने के बाद हुई थी.
फर्स्ट ही थी वो.
First थी.
Yeah.
And the publicity for it was also so good.
We did post-its all over
इन
the-
लोगों ने post-its लगाए हुए थे कैंटीन पे, something's coming, be
Yeah,
here
yeah,
this
yeah.
time,
Oh
this
right,
place.
right.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember that.
Everyone remembers the
Exactly.
PR.
Exactly. That was impressive.
That was our seniors by the way, like shout out to them. मैं तो बहुत genuinely बोलती हूँ, जो हमारे previous coordinators थे उन्होंने ना हमें बोल दिया था current team को, कुणाल, मैं और अक्षता, तुम्हारे पास 1 साल है हमारे साथ. एक तो कॉलेज में भी नहीं था, पर तुम्हारे पास 1 साल का वो है हमारे लिए. एक्सेस
Right.
कितना स्ट्रेस निकालना है निकाल दो, क्लब पे मत आने देना। और हम रात के 3 बजे रो रहे हैं हमारी प्लेसमेंट नहीं लगेगी क्योंकि हम 3rd ईयर में कर रहे हैं। बट बहुत बढ़िया होता है। एंड तूने जो कोलैब का ये फ्लैश मॉब, आई रिमेम्बर एक और थी जहाँ पे फोटो वॉक में कोलैब था।
मजनू का टीला।
हाँ, एंड दे बेसिकली जस्ट डांस्ड एंड यू वर सपोज्ड टू टेक फोटोग्राफ्स। उससे बेटर क्या हो सकता है? हम एनीवे फोन से वही करते रहते हैं।
म्यूज वाज सीपी।
Oh, my mistake. इतने इवेंट्स होते हैं, कहता है पब्लिक नहीं है भाई।
That was so crazy. Like we had to take permission from the police, like because there was a monastery there, and we went around 8-9 a.m. and we had to take proper permission from the department that MadToes could dance there. So we did that, and matlab impressive dance. I think 6-7 people were there, and we like recorded the whole damn thing.
All right. Since this is a huge episode and there's so much that we wanted to discuss, we've decided that ये podcast will be broken up into 2 pieces. So, for all of you guys to hear the rest of this podcast and to hear the rest of all the wonderful things that Kirti, Karan and Shreya have to share with us, you're going to have to tune in, and we'll see you all in the next podcast. Thank you for joining in.